decimals. So let's see what are decimal numbers. What are decimal numbers? The numbers written in decimal form are called decimal numbers. The numbers written in decimal form are called decimal numbers. Okay, for example, 0.3, it's a decimal number. 0.47, decimal number. 3.125, etc. are decimal numbers. So here we read it as 0.3 and this is 0.47, not 47. Okay, so that's important. You have to read this as 0.47 and this as 3.125, etc. Okay, now in the decimal number 0.3, you can see a number before the point and after the point. So we call this number as the whole part of the decimal. This is called whole part and this is called decimal part. So in the examples, in the first example, there are, in decimal part, there is only one number. And in this decimal part of the second decimal, we have two numbers. And in the decimal part of the third number, we have three decimals. Number of digits contained in the decimal part of the decimal gives the number of its decimal places. Okay. So here we can say that 0.3 has one decimal place. 0.47 has two decimal places. 3.125 has three decimal places. Okay, now we can convert a decimal into a fraction and a fraction into a decimal. So let's see that. So the first is to convert decimal into a fraction. Okay, suppose we have the decimal number 0.6. We need to convert this decimal number into fraction form. So for that, first we remove the decimal point and write the resulting number as the numerator. So here it is 0.6. You remove the decimal point and then you can write the number. So if you remove decimal from this, you will get 0.6. Okay, 0.6 means its value is 6. Okay, so you can write that 6 in the numerator because we are writing this 0.6 in terms of fraction. So we write the number which is obtained by removing the decimal point in the given number. Okay, now write 1 followed by as many zeros as is the number of decimal places. You can see that the number of decimal places is 1. Okay, so write 1 followed by, we can put 10 because there is only one decimal place as denominator. So we get 6 by 10. Okay, so 0.6 is equal to 6 by 10. This can be simplified because we can see that the 6 and 10 are there in the multiplication table of 2. That means 6 and 10 have 2 as the common factor. So let's divide the 6 and 10 by 2. So what do you get? 6 by 2 is 3. 10 by 2 is 5. So 0.6 is equal to 3 by 5 in fraction form. Okay. Another example. Let's write the decimal place, decimal point, decimal number 1.25. Okay. So first you have to remove the decimal point and write the resulting number as the numerator. So the number is 125. Okay. Now write 1 and followed by 2 zeros because here we have 2 decimal places as in the denominator. So we get 125 by 100, the fraction. Okay. So we can simplify this. Okay. So 125 by 100, we can divide both numbers by 5 because 125 and 100 are multiples of 5 now. So what do you get when you divide 125 by 5? 25 by 100 by 5 is 20. Again, this 25 and 20 are multiples of 5. So let's divide this 25 and 20 by 5. So what do you get? 5 by 4. So the fraction form of the decimal number 1.25 is equal to 5 by 4. So this is the method to convert a decimal into a fraction. Now let's see how to convert a fraction into a decimal. To convert fraction into a decimal. So first example, suppose we have the fraction 3 by 5. We need to convert this 3 by 5 into decimal form. Okay, for that the meaning of 3 by 5 is 3 is dividing by 5. Am I right? So use long division process, divide 3 by 5. Okay, so we know that it is not possible to divide 3 by 5 because this 3 is not a multiple of 5. Okay, so for that let's put 0 here. At the same time you put a point in the quotient. Okay, so we get 30 here. 30 is multiple of 5. 6 5s are 30. So the remainder is 0. So the quotient we got the answer, it is 0.6. So 3 by 5 is equal to 0.6. We can write 0.6 or simply 0.6. Okay. Next fraction is 5 by 4. So let's divide 5 by 4. So the dividend is 5 and divisor is 4. Dividend is greater than the divisor. So let's divide this 5 by 4. So we find the multiple of 4 which is closest to this 5. It is 4. Okay. So 1 4s are 4. Now 5 minus 4 is 1. The remainder is not 0. So we can proceed. So to get the number greater than this 4, we put a 0 here. So at the same time we put a point in the quotient. So we get a number 10 here. Now let's divide 10 by 4. So we find the multiple of 4 which is closest to 10. It is 8. So 2 4s are 8. Okay. So 10 minus 8 is 2. Again we can proceed. So we put a 0. Now you don't want to put 0 here in the quotient because we have already put point here. Now it is 20. So 5 4s are 20. Yes, we got a remainder 0. So we can stop here. So we got the decimal form of this fraction. It is 1.25. So this is the method to convert a fraction into a decimal. Addition of decimal numbers. Suppose we need to add the decimal numbers 1.205 and 3.21. Okay, we need to add these two decimal numbers using the normal addition of numbers. Okay, so that is, first write the number 1.205 plus, now write the second number, that is 3.21. So here you have to remember the point should be on the same line. Okay, so that is, you have to write the point of the second number just below the point of the first number. Okay, so we have 3 point and next number is 21. So 2 1. Now you add the numbers. So that is 5 plus, here nothing is there, means 0. So 5 plus 0, that is 5. 0 plus 1 1. 2 plus 2 4. And put the point here also. 1 plus 3 4. So the answer is 4.415. Now subtraction of decimal numbers. So we are using the same method of addition of decimal numbers. So here suppose we need to subtract 3.21 minus, we need to do the operation 3.21 minus 1.205. Okay, so you write the first number, that is 3.21 minus, next number is 1.205. So here also you have to write the points, you have to put the points on the same line, okay. So that is just under this the point of first number, you have to put the point of the second number. So we have 1 here, and next number is 205. So 1 by 10 position we have 2, and here we have 0, and here we have 5. Okay, now here nothing is there means, so here 3 decimal places are there, here only 2 decimal places are there. So if you want, you can put 0 here. Okay, now subtract 1.205 from 3.210, the normal subtraction method. So what do you get? So here we write 10, so here we have 0, okay. So 10 minus 5 is 5. So here we have 0, 0 minus 0 is 0. Now here we have 2, 2 minus 2 is 0, 3 minus 1 is 2. So the answer is 2.005. I'll give you one more example. Suppose we need to do the operation 1.7 minus 0.93. Okay, so what do you get? First write the number 1.7. So here we have 1 decimal place, here we have 2 decimal places. So here you can add 1 0. Okay, minus 0.93. So here we have 0. So we write this as 10. So this 7 becomes 6. Okay, now 10 minus 3 is 7. Now 6 minus 9, it's not possible. So we write 16 here. So this 1 becomes 0. Okay, now 16 minus 9 is 7. Okay, now 0 minus 0 is 0. So the answer is 0.77. Now next operation is multiplication of decimal numbers. Suppose we need to multiply 1.2 and 2.35. Okay, so here to multiply these two decimal numbers without considering their decimal point, you take the numbers 12 and 235, multiply them. Okay, so let's multiply 235 and 12. So what do you get? The normal multiplication, 5 2s are 10. 1 3 2s are 6 plus 1 is 7, 2 2s are 4. Now 1 5s are 5, 1 3s are 3, 1 2s are 2. So we have 0, 7 plus 5 is 12, 1 plus 4, 5 plus 3, 8, now 2. So we get 2820. So here we have 1 decimal place, here we have 2 decimal places, so together we have 3 decimal places. So you have to leave 3 decimal places. So we put the point here. So what is the answer? 2.820 or 2.82. One more example. Suppose we need to multiply 0.45 into 1.22. Okay, so here without considering the decimal point we have the number 45, and here without considering the decimal point we have the number 122. So let's multiply the numbers 122 and 45. What do you get? 2 5s are 10, 1 2 5s are 10 plus 1 is 11, 1 5s are 5 plus 1 is 6. Now 4 2s are 8, 4 2s are 8, 4 1s are 4. 0, 8 plus 1 9, 6 plus 8 14, 1 plus 4 5. So we have the number 5490. Okay, so here we have 2 decimal places, here we have 2 decimal places, so together we have 4 decimal places, so you have to put the point here, so leave 4 decimal places. So the answer is 0 point, you can write 0 point in the whole part, you can put 0, so 0.549 is the answer. Okay, similarly we can do division of decimal numbers also. Suppose you want to divide the numbers 2.75 divided by 0.5. Okay, so here we have 2 decimal places, here we have 1 decimal place. So first we need to make the decimal numbers as whole numbers. For that, here we have 2 decimal places, here we have 1 decimal place now. So we can multiply these 2 numbers by 100. So this 0.5 also should be multiplied by 100. So what do you get? So when you multiply a decimal number by 100 means more this point 2 places right. So what do you get? 275. Okay, so we get a whole number. Now 0.5 into 100. So we have only one decimal place. So let's move this point 1 places right. So we have 5. Now one more 0 is there, no? So we write 50. Now find 275 divided by 50. Okay, so 275 divided by 50, or you can use that 275 and 50 are the multiples of 5, no? So let's divide both by 5. So what do you get? 275 by 5. 5 5s are 25. Okay, so we have 55. So 55 into 5 is 275. 50 by 5 is 10. Again we can divide this 55 and 10 by 5 because these two are multiples of 5. 55 by 5 is 11. 10 by 5 is 2. So we have 11 by 2. Okay, and this fraction can be written in decimal form. So that is divide 11 by 2. 5 2s are 10. So we have the remainder 1. So we can proceed. So we put 0 here. So at the same time we put point in the question. So we have 5 2s are 10. So the answer is 5.5.